This year, over 1 million people came from near and far with friends and family to enjoy all that the Big E has to offer. From agriculture, entertainment, shopping, food, people wait for the Big E year after year. It really is an annual tradition in so many families. But as they say, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is the Big E. We're here with opening day just a few days away, and we're going to give you a behind-the-scenes look on what it takes to make it all come together. We caught up with some food vendors and got an inside perspective on how long it takes to set up and what an average day is like, serving thousands and thousands of people.
We got here late last week, most of us. Some of us were here a little bit earlier. We usually take the weekend off, and it's about a full week of setup, though, from the time we get here till the time we open. New England's always pretty nice this time of year.
Some vendors have been coming to the Big E for quite some time and have fond memories of customers and their families.
Around 30 years, I see a lot of the same people, and now their kids and grandkids.
The vendors take great pride in their food stands. Cleaning is their #1 priority. Anthony told us how important it is for Tootsie's to be in tip-top shape.
We got here earlier this morning, around like 9 o'clock. And then we started setting up at 10 immediately, and we got half the trailer already done. We pretty much take apart everything, clean everything, scrub everything down, get it looking like it's brand new again. Every box, every nook, every corner, every light bulb, anything, everything. If it's not white, it will be afterwards, because the Big E is the biggest fair that we ever go to any point in time. It's the busiest fair. It's where we do most of our business. I mean, we've been here since the Big E first opened.
So, just how many fried dough do they sell a day?
Thousands a day. And that's not including nuggets and Oreos.
And believe it or not, the next 2 weeks, vendors eat, sleep, and breathe the Big E.
8 o'clock in the morning to closing, and it depends on closing. My first couple years, absolute chaos. Nowadays, I'm just so used to it. I mean, there's nothing bad about the Big E. The Big E's my favorite spot. I've been working here since I was 15 years old.
And they even go home smelling like it too.
I smell like a fried dough, completely covered in powdered sugar.
From food to shopping, we got a behind-the-scenes look at the madness before opening day. So what exactly will this look like on day 1 of the Big E?
It's going to look like a store, definitely. In a few days, we'll be all set up, ready to go. It takes us a little over a week to get ready for the Big E.
Right now, the streets are bare and there's no one to be seen except for cars and vendors. But in just a few days, these streets will be lined with thousands of people enjoying themselves here at the Big E. Vendors come from near and far to be a part of this great New England fair. Roger Jones is the owner of Elegancia Design, and he had a fascinating story to share.
Well, first of all, I start working with families starting around Christmas time. And we start designing and developing new products for the Big E. A lot of our products are signed by the artists, and they support the families that live down in central Mexico. We support school programs, and we also support the organic movement, and we help children with autism and other things like that. So we start almost right after the Big E thinking about the following year, because we have to develop several thousand products for sale here. Each product is unique and different. I try to build a booth like something that Claude Monet or an artist would be proud of. And when I come to the Big E, we have to take care of our customers and make them go, wow. I had some help from my friend Joseph, and I came the day after Labor Day and slowly started building. I have to drop a whole lot of lumber off here and then start putting together. It's quite exhausting. I'm originally from Westfield, and when I was 19, I moved to central Mexico to an art community called San Miguel de Allende. Every year I come back to the Big E. And, you know, at first it was a business thing, and now it's got to be more of a cultural thing, because I really like to come up. I like to visit with my family. My family's from Westfield and from Suffield, Connecticut, so I have roots here, and that's very important to me. My wife said to me before I left, she said, "Raj, you might be getting too old to do the Big E." And I said, "You know what, honey? As long as I can walk and my family's up here and I have friends, I want to come up to the Big E and build our booth and show people how we live in San Miguel in Mexico." So this is kind of an extension of our home there that we bring here. So the items that we have are very, very special.
It's more than just food and shopping at the Biggie. The animals are getting ready for opening day as well. Tim Comerford runs the petting zoo and explained what their setup process is like.
We refurbish all the equipment. We repaint everything, steam clean everything, polish. We have a little time, so we come in early and really do it up. Here you'll see elephant, camel, ring-tailed lemurs, our baby kangaroo, macaws, goats, sheep, llamas, donkeys, miniature horses, ponies for pony rides. They're at our farm in Goshen, Connecticut. We have a 50-acre farm, so everybody's out to pasture right now, and they're just kind of enjoying themselves, you know. Not that they don't enjoy themselves here, but they're out to pasture, grazing, and time off. At the end of the day, everybody, you know, obviously we refeed them and water them and take care of them. But the petting zoo animals stay under the tent. The elephant has a custom-built trailer that she stays on at night that's built for her. It's like her tour bus kind of thing. The pony rides, we actually bring 8 to 10 ponies, and we use either 3 or 4 a day. And we have a corral out back, and where they could go in and out. They have an automatic water. Their hay bags hang off the trailer, and so half of them stay back there during the day, and the other half will do a shift, and then we rotate them out. You know, one group works one day, the other group works the next.
So this year, as you enjoy the sights, sounds, and flavors of the Biggie, remember how much work goes into this beloved New England fair, and enjoy each and every moment. And now it is just the beginning of 17 days of thousands of memories being made. Elephant rides, crazy burgers, circus acts, you name it. Food, food, more food, shopping till you drop. I could sit here and tell you every single thing to do at the Biggie, but it would take me probably all the 17 days. I'm live at the Biggie, and joining me now is Eastern States Exposition President and CEO Gene Cassidy, and he's going to give you the overview in a nutshell. It's so nice to be with you, Gene. What a beautiful day for day one of the Biggie.
Thanks, Ashley, and that it is. It's a beautiful. This is the first of 17 days of great weather.
And, you know, people come back year after year as a tradition, and one thing that they can look forward to are the old favorites, but there's always something new to look forward to as well.
That there is. You know, it's funny because if you change too much, then the recipe is not the one that makes everyone comfortable.
Right.
So there's a lot of the stalwarts, they like the tradition of the fair, but you know, this year we got some great new food items. Everyone likes to talk about that. We got some great entertainment, some different types of entertainment. We're going to open tonight with DJ Pauly D from Jersey Shore. Our sympathies to the boardwalk, which has some stress this past couple days.
Absolutely.
But DJ Pauly D will be here. I hope everybody comes, supports him.
The electronic dance party.
It's you know, and it's.
Are you going to be there dancing?
I will be there, fist pumping, man. That's a new thing for us, and it's exciting. It's great for a big piece of our market, but it's different, and I hope that the people my age and older come and enjoy it as well. So there's that, and of course, you know, there's every day is a new day at the fair. Today on the Avenue Estates, we've got the Veterans Administration. They've got a huge display. Unfortunately, they're only going to be with us for today, but it's very, very heartwarming to see the vets. A lot of outreach. ROTC here, it makes you proud to be an American.
Military Appreciation
it's really
Day.
It's a big deal, and I wish everybody could be here every day like I am to see all that goes on. I encourage everybody to go onto thebiggie.com because that's really the best place to get current information.
All the information. It's also Be a Kid Day, where everyone gets in for $10.
Yes, we have our children's admission for the entire day for all people who come to the fair. It's a great way for us to kind of get the fair kick-started, and it's a day where, you know, some families let the kids play hooky, and so that's a nice thing to do for the community.
I remember when my parents let me play hooky. It's, you know, it's a big deal. It's the largest fair in New England. It comes around once a year. You can't miss it.
Oh, that's true. When I was a kid in West Springfield, we actually used to get half a day. So, you know, that was a fun thing.
And you learn something.
And you do.
You're here,
Well, there is. I mean, you know, there's so much to focus on about the excitement of, you know, entertainment and I say the bright lights of the fair. But, you know, our fair actually began a couple days ago. We have so much agriculture, we can't fit it into the 17 days. So we have our horse show actually began on Wednesday. A lot of the ag programming in the Mallory Complex began yesterday, and you know, there's a lot to be seen behind the scenes. Those things that really don't come to the fore in most people's minds are what we do with fulfilling our mission. And there's enormous amount of great competition from animals throughout New England and actually all of North America. So there's great cattle shows, the horse show obviously. Eastern States plays host to one of the oldest, most storied horse shows in America. and it's something we're very proud of, and I encourage people to participate in that as well.
As we should be. That really, we do remember the food and entertainment, but it is really all about that agriculture, and that's what New England is so proud of. And the Biggie, today is opening day. It runs until September 29th, and throughout the show, we're going to let everyone know what to see and do, and why you can't miss it.
Yeah, I hope so, because there's so much, you know. And then you get to see me bombing around the fairgrounds in a suit and tie.
Yes, exactly, and fist pump tonight at Pauly D's electronic dance party. Thanks so much, Gene.
Thank you,
nice
Ashley.
to talk
Thanks
to you.
for being here.
Thank you very much. And as Gene did say, you can visit thebiggie.com for any information that you need, including a map, hours, and of course the dates as well. Crazy burgers, crazy everything. Now there's a breakfast sandwich too. There's also baked potatoes, all the fair time favorite foods. That's what people come back for year after year. Joining me now is Sue Lavoie. She is the Vice President of Eastern States Exposition, and she's going to remind you of some of those fair time favorites. Sue, it's so nice to be with you. What a gorgeous day. Let's talk about the favorites people come back for year after year.
Absolutely, and thanks for having me here. This is isn't this a great venue to be out in the sun like this?
Oh, I love every second.
Everybody
Amazing.
comes for their own favorite foods. You're absolutely right on. Fried dough. We have a couple of different fried doughs on the grounds, but they know which ones, our visitors know which ones they want to go and what they want for toppings. Baked potatoes are always one of the favorites. Roast beef sandwich with all the add-ons, the cheese and the onions and the mushrooms. But you've got to remember, it's once a year that you come and indulge. So
right. So just take a break from your diet for a day.
Right.
Have that
and walk.
cream puff.
You're going to walk.
You're going to walk. You're going to walk and burn off all those calories. That's, you can totally justify it, right? Now let's talk about the new foods.
We have some great new foods.
Great
this
new
year.
foods. All right, we're going to
Very
save the best for
excited.
last, which we're going to bring on. Okay. So
we can
let's
do
first
that.
talk about the crazy breakfast sandwich.
Okay, that is in the same stand that the Crazy Burger is in. So it's on a glazed donut, cut in half, of course, and the donut itself is grilled. That's the secret to it.
Oh, you gave the secret away, Sue.
I know.
Wow, how nice of you.
Well, you know, I've got it. And then it has 2 eggs. Because it's a good-sized donut, and you can either have your sausage or bacon on it, or if you really want, you can do sausage and bacon.
Okay, so you
that's
can really...
a fun new sandwich.
So let's go through the rest of them. A Malicious Pie Shack with lots of different pies.
All different kinds of pies.
Okay.
And you know, the traditional this time of year pumpkin. And the apple, of course, is a great time for apples,
time
but
for
they
apples.
also have a lot of different chocolate pies and gooey pies.
All right,
too.
there's a lot of other new foods, and you have to come here to try them all, but we're going to talk about the chocolate baconana.
Yes, the chocolate.
All right, Catherine.
We call this our chocolate baconana, and it's right here. Thanks, Catherine. Now, this is a frozen banana on a stick, obviously, and you know how fair people love to have things on sticks.
Yes,
we like to
makes
eat
it
on
easy to
sticks. And it's dipped in nice dark chocolate, and that is real bacon chunks that are on that. It is very good.
You've tried it.
Yes, we taste test all our new products to make sure that everything goes together
You
nicely.
do. All right, Sue, I'm going to try this, and while I'm taking a
Okay.
bite, if you could just give us an overview of the shopping. I know that's a hard question because there's just so much.
And I'd like to talk about the pork sandwich too, but I'll talk fast, okay?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we have a ton of shopping here and a lot of new exhibitors. What do you think?
I didn't get any banana.
It's on the top still. The Better Living Center is chock full of new items and some of the old standbys that people like to see. The Young Building, of course, is our international, and there's a lot of new things in there too. I was just through the village myself early this morning. Beautiful scarves. You know, we seem to go in waves with things, and a lot of beautiful scarves this year, and sweaters. It's a little warm to try on sweaters.
Yeah, people
but
can decorate their whole house and get all the Christmas gifts all in one day.
a lot of beautiful decorations out there. So we have pretty close to 1,000 exhibitors, so you're bound to find something.
Yes,
that you...
we can't tell you everything. Just come and see it all, right?
It's
and
great.
Sue, just before we wrap up, the pork sandwich.
Pork sandwich. I call it pork on pork on pork, but it's really 3 pigs in a bun. So there's 3 sausages on a bun with pulled pork on top with bacon.
Oh my
Isn't
goodness.
that pork on pork?
See, that's the thing. Don't go home and make it. Just come here and try it, right?
It's already made for you.
That's amazing,
It's really
Sue.
good.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you for this tasty treat. I've never had it before, but I like it.
Good.
Thank you so much. And once again, as we said earlier, visit thebiggie.com for all the information you need, and make sure you come down and enjoy this wonderful fair, New England's largest fair. I'm Ashley Ashley Cole. I'm live at the Big E in West Springfield. It is opening day. Some people come for the food, some people come for the shopping, but many, many people come for the entertainment. I'm here with John Giuliano. He is the Special Events Director of Eastern States Exposition. And first, I have to say thank you on behalf of all the ladies out there. You booked some heartthrobs, John.
I'm glad I could help out.
So let's start
Anytime.
with tonight. Pauly D is going to be
Oh my
here.
God, DJ Pauly D. I mean, Jersey Shore. Who hasn't seen it? Who hasn't tried to watch it or not watch
Or
it?
heard about it.
Or heard about it anyways. And too bad what happened with the fire at Seaside
Yes.
yesterday. It's tragic. So I'm sure we'll have some words from Paul tonight. But looking forward to it. A great guy to work with, and he's going to pack him in tonight.
Absolutely,
So-
and also packing them in the rest of the 17, or I should say 16 days, are the other exciting artists and top-notch entertainment you have.
Yeah, you know, we're going to go from Pauly D tonight to the last day of the fair with the Beach Boys, you know, back in the 60s. So we're 2013 to 1960s. Try to cover all demographics, all ages, something for everybody here in the way of entertainment.
Across generations, I grew up listening to the Beach Boys, and I love them,
Yeah,
so it
and
doesn't matter how old you are, you'll love
It's
it.
great. You're going to know all those songs. They're still playing them today. And, you know, Don Felder tomorrow night from the Eagles. You know, who hasn't heard that riff from Hotel California?
Exactly.
You know, it's classic. And then for our younger audience, Austin Mahone. I mean, he's the hottest thing going right now
He sure is.
for our teenage audience.
Yes, and
So-
also Randy Houser, is that right?
Randy Houser, yep, a new up-and-coming act, and he'll be just after Hunter Hayes, which is our sold-out show next Friday.
So you got a great lineup here for entertainment, but in addition to all of those real A-listers that we've got at the Court of Honor stage in the Xfinity Arena, there's also daily shows that take place here at the fair.
Yeah, right behind us, Galaxy Girl on a 120-foot high sway pole. So if you have
No,
any,
thanks.
No, I was just going to ask if you had any interest of going up.
Are you kidding? Of course I'm going to.
All right,
I'm gonna
cool,
take
cool.
over for her when she goes on her break.
All right, good. We'll get you there about
Yeah,
11 o'clock or
sounds
so.
perfect. Yeah.
And then we have a great exhibit this year with the Hard Rock. Hard Rock is bringing a 3,500 square foot exhibit in the Young Building, The Treasures of Hard Rock. There are some unbelievable guitars, paper memorabilia, clothes from Elvis. I hear there's a Hendrix guitar in
A
there.
Bob Marley guitar,
Bob
right?
Marley guitar. There's some Buddy Holly memorabilia in there that will give you chills. Do not miss it. This is a one-off, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see the Hard Rock exhibit.
So go see all your favorite things at the Biggie, but don't forget to see all those new exhibits that are a once-in-a-lifetime opportunities here as well.
Yeah, those are great. We also have Swifty Swine, Racing Pigs, something in the ag department this year also. And don't forget the circus. The circus is almost all new. Olete Dogs that were on America's Got Talent. They are here this year. The winners of America's Got
Oh, my
Talent.
goodness.
They are here this year performing at 1
But
o'clock
get
today.
there early, because if you wait too long, you won't get a seat. The
Yeah.
circus is so fabulous, but you want to make sure you get in line early.
Unfortunately, it's only 1,200 seats, and there's probably 2,000 people that want to see the show. So yes, you got to get there maybe 30 minutes ahead of
Mm-hmm.
time. The weekends is very busy, sold out show, but it is free. So we say it's sold out because there's a standing room only.
Yes,
So
and
you can't
we're
miss it.
out of time, John,
Cool.
but also the Mardi Gras parade.
Let's do it. 5
Don't have
o'clock
to go
today.
to New Orleans. 5
Nope,
o'clock
good.
today. Hey, so much fun hanging out with you.
Thanks.
Catch me
Pleasure.
on the pole up there later.
All right,
I'm
we'll
taking
see you
over
there.
for Galaxy Girl. And if you need any more information, you just have to visit the Big E online. All you have to do is go to thebige.com. Now everyone comes to the Big E, whether it be to go down the yellow slide or to try the food and the entertainment, whatever it may be. It's important that we don't forget the foundation where it all began, which is agriculture. Joining me now is Donna Woolham. She's the Director of Agriculture and Education here at Eastern States Exposition. Donna, wonderful to be with you. It's so important we don't forget really what the Big E all started with.
That's right. 98 years ago, this started as a dairy show here on the grounds of the exposition. And the exposition is very careful to maintain that tradition moving forward.
Now, new this year is the Big E Wine and Cheese Shop. Tell us about that.
Agriculture has changed a little bit, and farmers have broadened their interest, and now they're looking for ways to expand their income. And wine and cheese, the dairy producers are making cheese, the goat producers are making cheese, and a lot of people are going into vintners. We have decided to support that industry. We've been doing it for 8 years, but this is our first really big endeavor in it, and we're just enjoying it. I was just there. The barn is full, and we're just really excited to be helping our producers promote their products.
It's a beautiful barn, and who doesn't love some wine and cheese? right? As
Exactly.
you're walking around.
Exactly.
And of course, there's animals galore here at the Big E.
We currently have the National Hosting Show going on in the barn. We have some sheep shows going on in the barn, and we have over 175 4-H dairy people from all over New England with us this weekend.
My goodness, and there's also the petting zoo for you to get up close and personal with those animals.
That's right.
And Farmerama is a great place to walk around and to learn more about agriculture and, of course, the animals that are here local in New England.
Farmerama is our ag education center designed for the fairgoer who is 3 generations removed from agriculture. It's a learning experience, and I'm sure they'll enjoy it.
A learning experience. So, like we were talking about earlier, if you have to take the kids out of school for give them just a half day, bring them here, they're still going to learn something.
Exactly. We host a lot of school children here during the week, and it's a great experience. They get to see chicks hatching. They get to see the scales and weights thing and how that affects agriculture. They get to see giant pumpkins and llamas and alpacas all in one building. It's a great building.
So make sure you take the kids there and adults go there too. And there's plenty of shows to see that involve animals.
There are. We show pretty well 24/12 in the Mallory North Arena, and in the main complex we always have shows going on.
And Donna, tell us more about the Mallory complex and what you can see there.
You can see all species of livestock. There's 8 different breeds of sheep in there right now. There's 3 or 4 different breeds of dairy cattle, and we have the belted Galloways in this weekend. The Oreo cookie cow, the famous cow with the black cow with the white band, and they show tomorrow morning.
And like you just said, plenty of animals to see, but there's also the things that you can't see anywhere else, like the Oreo cow.
Right.
So that's pretty fascinating. And Donna, I have to ask you, what is your favorite part? I know it's so hard to narrow it down to one thing or two of the Big E.
I don't answer that question. I get in trouble with a lot of people if I picked a favorite. So I love it all. I love it all. I work here all year round helping to produce this event, and I'm just very proud of the fact I can do that.
How can anyone have a favorite thing? Right?
Right.
Especially
There's
when
a lot
new
to do
things
and
every
see.
year.
Yes.
You might just have a new favorite thing every single year.
Exactly.
And it's wonderful to come here and make sure that you remember the agriculture as you're enjoying the entertainment, food, and shopping.
Yes,
Donna,
please.
Great to be with you. Happy opening day of the Big E.
Thank you.
The largest fair in New England. Thanks so much. And for all the information that you may need, just head to thebige.com.